Hi, welcome back to today's video. I am Mr. JobShop, and in today's video we are going to discuss about operations around. So now let's talk about what is an ideal representation. Okay? I'm going to give you some points that you need to remember before you attend an interview. 1. Never speak negative about yourself. Okay? Because if you speak negative about you, now what are the examples? People often say, to cover their ego, if they have not completed their graduation, they come up with excuses. One, they say they didn't finish their education, and then they come up with excuses. Okay? It's not required because the contact center or the interview that you are attending is okay with you being a 10 plus 2. So why do you want to represent yourself negative and speak that you have not completed your graduation? Right? Go with confidence and say, I have just completed my 10 plus 2. You don't even have to discuss that you've not completed your graduation or you have backlogs. That's number one. Number two, we always make this mistake of boasting about ourselves, right? We talk big things about us. We say, okay, we became an SME, we became a team manager, or I was given so much of responsibilities, I was growing in this particular company, but then you left that company. Now let's look at it from the perspective of the interviewer. One side, you are telling me that the last organization gave you that respect, made you an SME, made you a team leader, they recognized your potential, but you left that organization midway. How much does it speak about you? So that means you are nothing but an idiot that has left an organization that recognized you for your efforts. Now remember, you've already grown to this level as per your conversation. No company would want to bring you down. So avoid boasting about you. You can only talk about being a team leader or an SME if on the papers you are an SME. Okay. Number three, candidates often make mistakes speaking very high about their family. They say that their father is a businessman, has a factory. So the natural progression of a human life is that you have to inherit your father's business. A job is given to a needy, not to a greedy. So if you're going to talk big things about your family, or if you're going to talk big about your father, then there is a very clear message that you are sending that this job means nothing to me. I'm here on a short term, so please avoid doing that. Number four, we often end up telling or complaining about our last organization. You want to say why you quit. That is the biggest mistake that every candidate does in an interview. You are never supposed to speak ill about your previous company. You cannot specify any reasons which are negative to that company. Remember, whether they gave you food for 1 month or 3 years, you still were employed with them. Once you quit that organization, you can never complain about it because that's a pattern that as an ops manager, we will think that you will do the same, or we will read you as a short-tempered employee. Right? Now, lastly, it is very important that you do not talk things about your hobbies which are dangerous. Right? Hobbies like I'm a gamer, or that's a clear indication that you're a lazy guy. okay, or I enjoy bikes or drives. So that gives an indication that you are into thrill sports. There are very high chances that you could meet with an accident, or you could have events, or people end up saying that they have additional source of incomes, like I do stock trading, I do YouTube channels, okay. These are things that will never get you a job because you are not committed to your professional life.